just going to... I think we're live. Yes, we are live. Awesome. So I'm just going to share that on all the social medias, and then we'll hop into the game. It is Wednesday, so starting with some Animal Crossing as per usual, and then going to be doing some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic later. And good news, I got my GameCube reading discs again. It was actually super simple. I took a Q-tip and I wiped the disc sensor just a little bit. Didn't even have to use any rubbing alcohol or anything. Just Q-tip, rubbed it a bit, and now it worked. So we should be able to go to the island again. And yeah, and which means let's just hop right in because island visits definitely add a bit of time. I am back, July 14th, 3:07 p.m. Okay, Eric, mental note, fix the clock on your Wii. Trantor. Okay, but that's all good. Otherwise... Okay, let's get going. I don't think we had any visitors today, right? No. Well, okay, Red is coming today, but he doesn't show up till 6, so we won't see him until tomorrow. Okay. That is awesome. All good in the neighborhood. And yeah. Then let's see what's going on here in town. Kit, Chow, Blair, Winnie, Gwen, Tybalt, Dizzy, Oxford, Anchovy. Anchovy's new. Daisy, Rosie, Pecan. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Let's check the mail. And we've got... What have we got? Mammoth Torso. Fanchmancy. And... a dinosaur track, and T-Rex skull. Cool, cool. All good in the neighborhood. And, yeah. Iggy moved to Pretoris. Tom Nook selling a stunning exotic screen. HRA loves my house. What else is new? Yeah. Okay. July 12th. Yeah, that was a pitfall that we fell into the other day. So, on Monday. So that's all good. Okay, let's go do our exploration of town. And yeah. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday, midday of the week for a standard work week. I kind of count Thursday as my well, technically I have Thursdays off, but it's, in between, because I work, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday off, then work Friday, Saturday. So Thursday's my midday, but it's not a day that I'm actually at work, which is nice. Quite nice if I do say so myself. Oh, got ourselves a weed to pull. Ooh. First fossil of the day. Hip hip hooray. What do you say? Museum. What is this wonderful fossil that we have found? Only one way to find out. Oh, that's not the money rock. Nor is that. Let's go talk to Dizzy, who is wandering about here. Hey, Diz. What's up? Oh, I could go for a nice tasty meal right about now. Let's talk. Sure. Too small for you. that's not true. Good stuff. Dazed shirt. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And which is the dazed shirt again? Ah, that one. Let's stick with my dragon suit for now. Okay. Onwards and forwards we march. Looking for the money rock, glowing spot, remaining fossils, all that jazz. Hey, ghastly feline. Can't remember how to get the NES games without a code. Some of them you need to use a code. Some of them you can get from the raffle or from Red or via the island. 2 of them you have to get via the island, or I guess code. 2 you get via e-reader codes. 2 have no valid way of getting them other than using a cheat device. So no valid way of getting them. The only way to get them is through a cheat device, but yeah. If you're asking because of the saying that because of the 0 out of 19 on NES games, that is not referring to how many I have, as for collection purposes they're counted as furniture. 0 out of 19 is because that's how many of them I have completed. Because part of my goals for 100%ing Animal Crossing is also 100%ing all of the NES games within Animal Crossing. And yeah. Yes, we have Red coming by. He's coming by at 6, but we won't still be playing Animal Crossing. Though we're playing Animal Crossing for 3 hours today, but we'll see him tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, oh, hey, our newest villager. Yeah, that is a common mistake people make when reading through my, like, percentage numbers and thinking, oh, he doesn't have any NES games yet. And I understand perfectly why there is that confusion. But, yeah. I guess I could write down, like, NES games completed, but then I'd have to, like, shrink the whole list so that it didn't go off into, you know, covering the game. I like it taking up, like, most of that section, so yeah. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah. Welcoming our newest villager to town. Although, you know, actually, though, if I just go NES games 100%ed, how much does that? Maybe I'll leave it like that for a little bit. I don't know. Or, what if I just get rid of the word games, does that look any NES 100%ed? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, there we go. We'll see if that leads to less people getting confused. Also, though, how's it going? Welcome on in. How is your Wednesday treating you. Okay. Okay, Daisy we already talked to, but there is Rosie. Oh, hey, Maddie, welcome in. It's good, just writing thank you cards from grad. Okay, nice. Want something nice to listen to. Well, I definitely appreciate being referred to as something nice to listen to. Right, no, Rosie, even if I had the power to make it rain or snow, I would not. Well, no. I would make... If I had the power to make it rain or snow, I'd make it rain where it needs to rain, like, say, over, like, you know, farms and such. But not over me. Never over me. I do not like rain. Snow... I don't like too much snow, but... yeah. Another person doing Animal Crossing Live only speaks French. I do not speak French, at least not very well good French. I took French in school from grades 4 through 11, so I know a little bit of French, but, you know, that was years ago. I'm pretty nice to listen to. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Yes. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, turnip prices. 108, okay. No problem with the fact that I didn't buy turnips this past Sunday. Yes, LGBTQ plus represent. Only speak Spanish and English. Yeah. Yeah, I'm only fluent in English. Like I said, I know a little bit of French. I'm better at reading French than I am at... basically, reading... If I'm going in order, like, reading, writing, speaking, listening, kind of. But, yeah. And Spanish, I can read a very tiny bit of Spanish just from it being similar to French. Like, you know, if I look at Spanish stuff, you know, there's some stuff where I'm like, oh yeah, I know the French word, which is similar type thing, and then, yeah, okay, but that's about it. Nothing here we need. Yeah. Somehow minored in Spanish, but, I mean, yeah. I mean, taking something in school and actually... and even, like, you know, taking something in school and getting good grades, even, compared to actually, you know, being good at it in a real-world setting are two very different things. There's a lot of things I took in school that now it's like... well, you know, I'm aware... I can tell you this random tidbit about this. I couldn't actually, you know, make any practical use of it. But yeah. Ooh. Fossil number 2? Yes, fossil number 2 of the day. And... oh, hey. Yes, it is indeed I. Entertain me. Pecan, we are literally surrounded by... we're surrounded by apple trees or orange trees right here. Whichever one. No, I prefer cherries to pears. Wait, I selected the wrong option, I think. We're literally surrounded by apples here, and she's saying the only fruit you can get here is pears. Yeah, oranges are the next tree work, because yeah, I have tons of every type of fruit tree in this town. Okay. Let's go. Some more weeds. Oh, and I see one down there already as well. Yeah, Oxford lives here. I was like... I had a moment of like, wait, didn't, what's his name move out? Because a different villager that used to live in this acre, this spot, but then it's like, oh right, Oxford lives here now. Because he just moved in the other day. We all struggle with basics sometimes. True, true. What's new? Oh? A regal table? Huh? Sure. I have no idea which of them is worth more, so... all I'm doing is going to sell whichever one anyway. Or... bury it on the island. Actually, yeah, bury it on the island, now that we can go to the island again. Because, yeah, previously... for the last little bit, I have my... so I'm playing this on the Wii, because it's backwards compatible. And I use my GameCube with the Game Boy player to, you know, visit the island. But for the last little bit, the GameCube has refused to read discs. But today I went and just took a Q-tip and just kind of rubbed the disc reader, and now suddenly it worked again. Hey, Tybalt. Oh, Gwen, what did you say to what did you say to Tybalt that made him all sad? She's not gonna tell me. How rude. Care to chat? It is looking like summer. What do I like to cook? Let's go with mac and cheese. I don't really go camping, I just, you know, want to... I've selected the barbecue and the anything options before, so... that actually worked. Yeah, like, I just took a Q-tip. Didn't even, like... because I've read online, like, you know, you take a bit of rubbing alcohol to, like, clean it or whatever. I didn't even do that. I just, you know, took the Q-tip itself, wiped the disc reader, and now it worked again. So... and I don't know how well it worked, because, like, with the Game Boy player, it just needs to read the disc briefly to, like, because it's just a startup disc. After that, it doesn't need it anymore. So I don't know if, you know, other stuff I might still have issues with, but I just needed to read it just a little bit. Okay, you're going to mention Red is coming today, right? Yeah, but he doesn't show up until 6 p.m., which is still, you know, a little over 2.5 hours away. And anything lost? I have something lost. But is it something we need? Probably not. It's an umbrella, so it's not. We have literally every umbrella. But hey, free stuff. Okay. And there's Cap'n. Good to see you again, Cap'n. Missed you, but not going to the island quite yet. Gonna finish our, you know, run around town and all that. Okay, Gwen we already talked to. And yeah. Yeah, we still haven't found the money rock yet, but hey, we still have plenty of rocks to check. And we found still just the 2 fossils. And so we're done on this side of the river, on to the other. Well, there is one of our fossils. You know what, I wonder... this... okay, so you can't get any closer to... I was also wondering if... Because there's a fossil that's buried somewhere in town that has been eluded me for like 2 months or something at this point. Also, it's like, could it be like behind the lighthouse? But doesn't seem like it. It is probably behind a building, like it could be back here. But I'm not gonna like dig every spot behind every building just to locate a fossil I don't actually need anyway. Alright, actually, I already did. But, yeah. Fossils, you know, they're a nice little bit of money to when we get them in, sell them and such, but it's not like we actually need any specific fossils since we've already got and donated all of the different types of fossils to the museum. Oh. Hey, Kit. So looking forward to September when we actually finish off the museum. Oh, now I want donuts. Uh-huh. Of course I'd like that. I'm always down for free donuts. Dizzy we already talked to. Now my favorite part of the day. How are things? Everything is perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. Love that message. So uplifting. Donuts are the best. Yes, yes. I haven't had donuts in far too long. Probably the last time I had donuts was whenever the last time we had like free donuts in the break room at work. I feel like that was a while ago. I mean, it wasn't too long ago. Because I remember... Yeah, we got some donuts from Tim Hortons as a, like, you know, thank you essential workers thing. Probably a month or two ago, maybe? I don't know. I have no sense of time. I am doing good, Blair. Eating properly, not really, but that's, you know, it is what it is. I'm starting to eat better, I think, though. I'm starting to eat more consistently. Yeah. My favorite donut? Pretty much anything chocolatey. You? But yeah. Yes. What I eat isn't super healthy, but at least I'm getting better about eating, like, somewhat consistently, like... I could still be doing a bit better, because, like, right now it's, like, generally 2 or 3 meals a day. I need to get it up to, I think, just, you know, being 3 meals a day, not 2 or 3, but... Yeah, just trying to get my just, in general, my schedule, my life schedule more consistent. Which is, you know, its own challenge. Can't judge the little off quesadillas. Yeah. Like, Boston cream donuts. Oh, nice, nice. Scheduling is hard, yeah. Yeah. It doesn't help that the fact that I work, part-time job at, like, a, you know, a grocery store, which has, you know, an... Oh. I only got 6 bags. I had a brain fart there when I hit it the second time after hitting it, but, you know, where with my work schedule is inconsistent from week to week, that makes... Because I'm very much, like... Yeah. Hard when the food is constantly in front of you. Used to work at a truck stop. Ah, yeah. Yeah. That's definitely... I keep finding, like, every time I walk by the bakery section, especially because, like, yeah, the bakery section is, you know, right when I'm walking to the back or whatever, I'd pass by it generally, so seeing all the baked goods, all the donuts and cookies and muffins and such. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but yeah, just with the work schedule varying, it complicates my ability to schedule my life otherwise. But I'm working on that. But yeah, it's, and even aside from the fact that schedule can vary from week to week. I'm very much a schedule-oriented person, but I don't schedule things like, I don't like scheduling things like, oh, at this time do this, this time do that. No, I'm more of a, this is my list of things to do this, it's done, move on to the next thing, it's done, move on to the next thing type thing. So I'm less of a time schedule and more of, you know, more of a task-based schedule is what I prefer. But, you know, work is at set times. My stream I try to do at set times because that's, you know, how you get viewers, you know, knowing when you're streaming and such. But yeah. Same, except you don't actually do the things. Yeah. Yeah, so no, when I'm doing, like, stuff like that, like all the task-based stuff, if I can't complete my current task, I can't move on to the next task. I can do certain, like, you know, time waster things that don't actually, like it's like, oh, I'm stuck on this task, oh, can't move on, let's just go watch random YouTube videos. But, like, can't move on to the next task until I complete the current task. But yeah. Ooh, get rid of stuff. Odd clock, sure. But yeah, it is what it is, though. Just got to, you know... I know how my mind works, and just got to... You know, continuing to better plan things out in a way that works with my mind. Okay. Firstly, let's save a letter from Iggy. Page 4? No, page 2. 3. Which is just replacing the old letter from him. Yeah, for anyone curious, I'm keeping one letter from every villager who has lived here, which is an easy way of, like, keeping track, making sure, like, where I have villagers, because I'm trying to have every villager live in this town at some point, and this makes it easy to, like, you know, make sure my numbers are accurate. So, like, because there's 20 on each page, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full pages is 100, and then 8 on this page, 108, as you see below me, 108 out of 218. Is how many villagers we've had. I mean, technically, it's technically the number is now would be, I think, 110, because we had Oxford who moved in yesterday. Because I only update the number once I get a letter from them, and save it here. And that letter in the back there should be from Oxford, and such, a letter that's already in the post office. And then Anchovy, who just moved in today, who we are just now sending a letter to. Okay. Still one more letter, yes. Yeah. Yeah, every villager living in town thing is one of my favorite numbers, because of the fact that that's one that fairly consistently goes up. As long as we, you know, play regularly. And the fact that I regularly visit my other town, so villagers move out of this town, so so there's room for new ones to move in. Generally get a new villager every day or two, generally, that I play. If I don't play, then of course it takes a bit longer. So here we should have a letter from Oxford. Yep. Confused at my letter that was literally "Welcome to Trantor." Some people. Yeah, we'll say that later. For now, we're just gonna, do other stuff before heading back. What am I doing here? Selling. Selling the umbrella. The furniture we'll bring with us to the island. Along with, we have room for some cherries. Yeah, we'll grab 2 trees worth of cherries. And then we're going to head to the island. Which, for anyone who has not been to the island in GameCube Animal Crossing, you're about to get a crash course in aspects of what you can do with the island. Because the island is an amazing, amazing thing. Magical, even. Feels weird not having my shovel in my hands. Never actually gone to the island? Oh yeah. A lot of people haven't, because you need, the GameCube, Game Boy Advance link cable, and a Game Boy Advance, which, a lot of people didn't have. Well, a lot of people had Game Boy Advances, less people had the actual Game Boy Advance GameCube link cable. Captain. Take us to the island. Yes. Heston Island. It's been too long since I've been there, a couple of weeks. I'm glad I got my GameCube reading discs at least. Yeah, again. I mean, technically we could do this just with an actual Game Boy Advance. But then I wouldn't be able to stream the stuff that's, on the Game Boy Advance. When we do that stuff. And yeah. Oh. Okay. And here we are at the island, Heston Island, which, now, a normal island, when you go to the island for the first time, there's coconut trees and such, and flowers, and, I mean, I guess my island does still have flowers. But, the bulk of my island is a bunch of buried stuff. Okay, so what do we want to do here now? Okay, first of all, let's go drop these cherries off. And island was so cool, yeah. Let's add these cherries into the mix as well. Okay, now we're going to go bury this furniture. So everything down here, so you basically see there's like a line of line of flowers and seashells. Everything below the line is clothing, everything above the line is furniture. That didn't mean to... Yeah. Now, the reason I have all of this here like this is because what you can do is you can get... When you do stuff on your Game Boy Advance, you can get your Islander to dig stuff up and replace it with other stuff. So she'll replace furniture with other furniture, clothing with other clothing, gyroids with other gyroids, wallpaper with other wallpaper, carpets with other carpets. Closets can only... No, it's not about keeping stuff organized. It's about getting new stuff. But yeah, okay, we're just gonna dig up these shirts here so we have an actual space between clothing and furniture. So this is basically my way of trying to get new stuff to add to the catalog. There we go. Drop the coral, and then we'll put the clothing, bury that over here. Yeah, and that is the reason that I have all of the gyroids. I've also gotten one or two carpets or wallpaper from it, but I've gotten a ton of clothing and a ton of furniture via this method. But first let's also check. Do we have anything? Oh, okay. And let's quickly have... Actually, let's quickly check inside our Islander's house. This is our Islander, Flossie. And this is her house, which is full of pieces of furniture that we've given her. Well, sold to her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's missing, whatchamacallit, the plant that's over here. Yeah, she never has all 9 pieces of furniture out at once. Always short by 1. How's it going, Flossie? Been 2 weeks. I know, I'm sorry. Sure. I've tried to be a good person. What's up? Oh, I love omelets. I love omelets. Okay, so then I think we're done with our setup. Actually, I'm going to grab... yeah, I'm going to grab these and drop them over here. I'll just have the over 2, then we'll drop the others over here. Flossie is so savage. Did you even try? Yeah. Okay, so now what we're doing, going to head back. Well, yeah. Take a record, though, on our Game Boy Advance. Now we let Captain transfer it over, which takes a little while. So then, and once it's done transmitting, we'll finish the dialogue so we start, going back to the mainland, but then I'll be swapping the cables out so we can do the Game Boy Advance stuff. And yeah. I feel it takes longer than it used to. I don't know. Probably all the stuff I've done on the island. All the buried stuff I have probably adds to time it takes. Okay, now just give me a moment and I'll swap out the cables. And here we have Animal Island, aka the original New Horizons. Zoom in and a nice little GBA version of the Animal Crossing graphics. Now first what we're doing here is the turning the cherries into money. Now these bags of money can be any of the 4 potential sizes. Could be 100 bells, the majority of them probably are. Can be 1,000 bells, a few of them probably are. Can be 10,000 bells, hopefully some of them are, and can be 30,000 bells. Hopefully at least one of them is, but we'll see how it goes. I find though that this is one of the best ways of making money early game. At the point where I'm at, it's pretty much just pocket money, like, you know, because compared to turnip market, you know, there's no real competitor to the turnip market as far as making money in this game, but still makes a nice, like, decent chunk of change with generally. And it depends, because some days you know, cherries are not my native fruit. I could get 500 bells for selling them at Nook, right? So if it's just 100 bell bags, then, you know, I'd be making less money from this than I would be from selling them to Nook. But, you know, overall you end up making more money by doing this than by selling them to Nook, so I'd say it's worth it. And then we got that done. And then on to phase 2, getting her to replace everything buried here. There we go. So we start with the furniture. And note how it's a leaf icon. So most furniture is the leaf icon. NES games, however, have their own icon, which is an NES. And we have all the NES games. Oh, there was an NES right there. She dug it up. We have all the NES games we can get via the island, which means we don't want to be seeing the NES icon, at least for her. When she buries it, it's fine. When she digs it up. Like, there was another NES game, but we have no control over what she actually does. Technically, there's actually only 2 pieces of furniture I can still get via this method. The rubber tree and the blue bed. So honestly, like, there's a decent chance we don't even get anything new via this, but there's a chance we do. Clothing, currently there's only 1 piece of clothing I can get via this, which is the spiderweb shirt. Because the clothing you can get via this, first of all, it's just common clothing. So, or well, when I say common, I should say standard clothing. Like, you can't get the Gracie outfits from this. Can't get the holiday ones or the work uniform. But you can get, like, and then also the seasonal rules apply. So, like, right now we can get the year-round clothing and the summer clothing. I have all of the year-round clothing. Spiderweb shirt is the only piece of summer clothing I'm still missing. Yeah. I have all the spring clothing, though. Managed to get all of that by doing this. And I only have, like, 2 pieces of winter clothing left. Got most of the winter clothing via this past winter. I don't have any of the fall clothing, because I just started this, you know, in winter. Like, okay, so she did that second last one there. Which was the other one she did already early? This one, right? Maybe? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, you do this to try and get new stuff and see how it goes. Once we hit fall time, we'll have, you know, all the fall clothing will become available, and then, well, I say fall time, technically when the fall clothing season starts, because it doesn't perfectly line up with real season. Like, fall clothing season starts, like, right at the end of August, rather than close to the end of September, so it's about a month early. Not quite a month early, but about. I think it's like August 26th, 27th, something like that. Yeah, so we're hoping to get the spiderweb shirt before that happens, so we can finish off the summer clothing. Careful there, Eric. Okay. So what's everyone been up to today? Anyone do anything fun, interesting? Okay. Yeah, I worked earlier today and then got home, did some random stuff, bit of cleaning up, you know, putting VODs from 2 days ago onto YouTube, whatever else I had to do today. Got most of my stuff that I needed to do. After stream, still going to be doing a bit of writing, and otherwise I'll have the evening to relax, which is nice. Get some reading done, I think, this evening. Start trying to catch up on Atomic Robo, which I am far too behind on. Did she do this one already? No, I didn't think so. This one she did already, I remember that. But... okay, almost one more row of the furniture section. And I also, you might be wondering why I have this barrier between the two sections made up of a mixture of flowers and seashells. It's because if sometimes she'll randomly go dig in a spot that doesn't have something buried, and she'll plant flowers, which is where the flowers came from. But that also drops her mood, and thus decreases the chance of her burying more rare things. So we want to keep her super happy, so we have this barrier between the two sections, so she doesn't go doing that. I mean, start of it was, you know, her planting flowers from that, and then me being like, oh, let's just leave the flowers so that, you know, she can't plant flowers in a spot that already has the flowers. And also not one that's like, oh, there's also all those those seashells. I can just drop those there. Make my life easier. And sure enough, it did. Okay. I feel like she's buried a lot of NES games, which is unfortunate since we don't need any from here, but like I said, there's only two things piece of furniture we do need that we can still get here. Okay. On to the clothing section. Starting with the first row. The first row being a whole 3 things long, and then the second row, though, goes a lot longer. Okay. Yeah, this is a great way to, like, fill up your catalog. Especially, like, or, well, like I said, I just have a couple things left to still get, but, like, if you start doing this, when you first start doing this, assuming you don't already have a fairly complete catalog, like, you just start filling up tons of things. Like, this is the reason, like I said, I have all the gyroids. This is where I got the majority of the paintings to donate to the museum. A bunch of the NES games that I have. Like, tons of things that you would normally buy from Red or win at the raffle. And, like... yeah, and then for clothing, just, like, you know... so much clothing. So... it's definitely a effective way. But yeah, it doesn't work, though, for, like... items, like the handheld items. Or for stationary, or for... actually, doesn't work. I'm not actually sure if it works for fossils. I don't think I've ever actually tried. Technically, I didn't try for music either, although I highly doubt it would work for music. It's not really a great strategy for music anyway, because you can get any song you want at any time. Well, any Saturday night, you can get whichever song you want. Just by specifically requesting it from KK Slider. Okay. Yeah. This island is like 90% buried furniture and clothing. Oh. Oh crap, her mood dropped because we clicked on her after she accidentally clicked on her after she dropped the shovel and she got confused. Now she's no longer like super happy, she's merely content now. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Just gotta accept it and move on. And yeah. And we still have, you know, a chance of getting what we need. I mean, like I said, I think it only affect... well, there are a couple things that does affect. So... so, like, I don't know with the clothing, if there's any clothing, anything you should be able to get either way. For the furniture, there's the Island series of items that you can only get if she's in a really good mood or is using the golden shovel. Doesn't need to be both, it just needs to be at least one. But then there's the 2 NES games you can only get via the island that you need her to be super happy and to be using a golden shovel, which is Baseball and Wario's Woods. Of course, if those 2 things are true, you get a ton of copies of them, which is why, like, when we go check out all this furniture, all this stuff afterwards, a large chunk of the furniture is going to be those 2 NES games, Baseball and Wario's Woods. Warning you now. I occasionally joke about drinking game. Take a shot every time I dig up one of those 2 games, but I don't recommend anyone actually play it because that would be dangerous. Okay. Keep at it. Almost. Love the GC frame. Yes, yes. Yeah, the last time I was cycling through the different frames for the Game Boy player, I noticed this one, I'm like, oh, that's perfect. That way people are more likely to realize this is, you know, via the GameCube. Hey, Lynx. Welcome in. Here with lurking? No worries. Enjoy your lurk. Hear that, everyone? A mod is lurking, so you better be on your best behavior. Nah. Okay. Did you do this already? No. Okay. And now the beach row. I mean, I guess parts of the other next two rows were also on the beach, but this row has a good chunk on the beach. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say the final row, but no, technically we have a bit of another row. It's a shorter row, the final row, but we do have another row there at the bottom. Oh, it's good to be back on the island, though. Just being able to grab this stuff, should we... And fingers crossed, we get what we need from it. Because yeah, with it just being one piece of clothing and two pieces of furniture that we're trying to get, and with, you know, all of these opportunities to get those two things, fingers crossed that we manage to get all three of those things in one go today. But of course, you know, it's all down to, like, you know, the odds. You keep doing it over and over again, and eventually you'll hopefully get what you need. And file one of the second last row, and then the last row of just 5 pieces of clothing. Oh sure, go do that one first. Doesn't really matter at this point, just as long as we quickly finish it off. 3 to go, and then yeah. And the final thing. And there we go. And let me go swap the cables back. So just to the main game. Here we are, back on the main game. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go grab some more cherries to bring back to the island for next time, and then also go and check out what we've got. So if anybody cares to make any predictions as to whether or not I'll get anything new, and if so, how much, feel free to make your predictions now, and we'll see if they come true. I mean, the options are pretty much 0, 1, or 2 pieces of furniture, 0 or 1 pieces of clothing. My predictions are 0 for both, but my hope is, of course, both pieces of furniture and the piece of clothing. But like to not, you know, go getting ahead of myself and, you know, assuming, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it now. Because I'll get it when I get it. If I get it today, awesome. If I get it another day, okay, that's fine. I'll get everything eventually. Let's go. Just a matter of when. Should have eaten a bit more before stream, I think. Starting to get hungry. I mean, I didn't eat like I ate when I got home from work. And that was already, I guess, 4 hours. Well, not quite 4 hours. Got off of work at 4 hours ago. Took me a bit, you know, didn't just teleport home. That'd be cool, though. Be able to just teleport home. Definitely would save time. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Firstly, let's just draw these cherries here to clear out some inventory space. At least, can we even drop all of them here? Not quite. Okay. We'll drop the other 2 over here for now, I guess. Our shovel there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we got a 10,000 and 3 1,000s. So already this is, you know, made us more money than we would have gotten from just selling those cherries to Nook. So that's already awesome. And then we still have a few more to check. Also, game audio feels just a little off. Deactivate, reactivate, that should be better. 1, 2. Don't really need to be counting here. There's not 10 left, so we're not gonna take up my inventory. Okay. Just another 1,000 and the rest are hundreds. But still got us a nice pretty penny. Putting us close to 60,000. Had we not messed up when using the money rock, we would be at 60-some thousand. Okay, and now we find out what we got. So we are looking for a blue bed. I'm gonna bring up my furniture list, but yeah, we're looking for, was it a blue bed? And a rubber tree? Yes. Not Clu Clu Land. Interesting though, I didn't remember that being an NES game when she was doing that. An Ico figurine. An amazing painting. Is it a painting of the Amazing Spider-Man? Probably not. Dracana. Cool, cool. It's a plant. We do need a plant, but the plant we need is a rubber tree. Classic chair. No, don't need a classic chair. We need a blue bed. Blue bed, rubber tree. Come on, island. Round cactus. Close. It's a plant starting with the letter R. We're getting there. Didn't mean to dig up that one. A weeping fig. Why is it weeping? It's not a rubber tree. I understand. A ukulele. A modern cabinet. But why not a postmodern cabinet? A wave breaker. Breaking them waves. A ukulele. 2 of them so far. Who'd have thunk it? Beach table. For all your beach table needs. A red sofa. Come on, a rubber tree, that's all I'm asking for right now. Wario's Woods. Everyone take a shot. An Apple clock. That'd be an iWatch. Another Clu Clu Land. We are 2 Clu Clu Lands in one day. Shira. Surfboard. Another copy of Wario's Woods. Everyone take a shot. A green lamp. Not to be confused with a Green Lantern. That's a superhero. There's baseball. Everyone take a shot. Clue 2 Land. Yes. Hawthorne Bonsai. Another copy of Wario's Woods. This is why you don't actually take shots from this game. Wave breaker. Another wave breaker. Another copy of baseball. A bear pole. Well, why is the pole bare? Excite bike. Ooh, that's exciting. A baby bear. A classic vanity. I'm not classically vain, I'm modernly vain. I don't know. Modernly vain. Don't know if that one quite worked. Another. How many wave breakers is that? There's been quite a few of those this time. A classic painting. Another copy of baseball. Chess table. I do like a good game of chess. A ukulele. That'd be number 3. That's 3 ukuleles. Snow cone machine. Ooh, snow cone. Another bear pole. A life ring. Another copy of Wario's Woods. And another snow cone machine. Okay, so we still have the 1 row left. So no new furniture as of yet. A lovely kitchen. Oh, that's cool. That was one that took me a while to get, but I have since got it. Baseball. So yeah, because the lovely kitchen I did get from the island a while ago, when it was one of the... when I was down to like, I think like 5 pieces of furniture I still needed from the island. That I can get from the island, I don't need them from the island. Like lovely kitchen you can get from the raffle, for instance. Treasure chest. Another wave breaker. Yeah, I don't think we're... don't know that we're gonna get anything we actually need here. Another Wario's Woods. Because we're nearing the end of the furniture section. With nothing to show for it. Panodrome. A ranch bookcase. A ukulele. That's number 4. Surfboard. Got a few of those, I think, too. Another copy of baseball. Okay. One piece of furniture remains. Everyone, cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your hearts, and cross your souls. And survey says... Judge's Bell. Yeah, we've got that, but... something we don't see too often. Okay, so no new furniture. But clothing... clothing could still, you know... could still give us what we need. Which is the spiderweb shirt, not a racer shirt. Just need a spiderweb shirt. Hey, we got an amazing painting earlier. And, you know, the Amazing Spider-Man, like, it's a sign. It is a sign that we will get the spiderweb shirt today. So I say, hip hooray. Diamond shirt. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. An orange tie-dye. Wait, didn't... oh no, the orange pinstripe's what I need, don't I? Oh, that's from Gracie. I was also like, wait, was that something new? Didn't think so. Pop Bloom shirt. Okay. A G logo shirt. We're gonna switch to that one for now as my, like, current outfit. A rose shirt. Not a rose by any other name. Smells sweet. A star shirt. It's written in the stars. Another star shirt. It's really written in the stars. 2 shirt. Who is number 2? Another orange tie-dye. A puzzling shirt. What's so puzzling about something? Fresh shirt. We are fresh out of freshness. A wave print. Wave at the print. Vertigo shirt. Count Vertigo. Flame shirt. Okay. Another rose shirt. Heart shirt. Speedway shirt. That's close to Spiderweb. Just need to change a few of those letters. It's always darkest before the dawn. The dawn of when we get the Spiderweb shirt. Pop Bloom shirt. And this is around where Airy shirt. Flossie went down to being merely content, so we may see some changes in exactly what we're all regularly getting. Number 1 shirt. Gray tartan. Now we should still either way have a chance of getting the Spiderweb shirt. I just don't know. Dawn shirt, if that's gonna like decrease the likelihood, and if so, by how much. Noble shirt. Are we noble enough for a noble shirt? Are we rally enough for a rally shirt? Are we one ball enough for a one ball shirt? Wait. Blue grid. How do we get off the blue grid? Light line shirt. Need a limeline shirt, but that's not till fall. Another Speedway shirt, come on. Speederweb shirt. Speederweb shirt. BB shirt. Island, if you give me a Spiderweb shirt, I will give you something. What do you bribe an island with? That's a good question. What does the island want? Blue tartan. Another puzzling shirt. No dice. I don't think we're gonna be able to bribe the island, so we'll just have to blackmail it instead. Okay, island. I've got some photos that you don't want to get out. So, either give me the Spiderweb shirt, or else. Paw shirt. I think that's the island telling me to pause and reconsider my actions. But I'm not going to. Island. You hear me? I want that Spiderweb shirt on my desk. Okay, fishnet. Spade. Come on, spade or web shirt. Come on, let's go, let's go. Loose striped net. No. Just noticed. You just noticed. Yep. I did indeed. Oh hey, mod top. Perfect, links, you're a mod, so this is what you need to wear. What does it look like again? Oh. But yeah, I just took a Q-tip, rubbed the disk sensor a little bit, and then it worked. So... We'll see how consistently it works, but worked for today at least, so... Might have just been like, you know, buildup of dust or something. Fishnet. Sounds good to you? Excellent. Noble shirt. Arctic camo. Heart shirt. Windsock shirt. Another spade shirt. Come on. Spade or web. Final row. Pop bloom shirt. 4 left. Windsock shirt. 3 left. 4 ball shirt. 2 left. Another G logo shirt. Okay, final one, everyone. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. No spiderweb shirt. Not today. Okay. Well, let's go put these cherries over on the other end of the island. Just couldn't drop them there before because, you know, all the money was there, but... Yeah, so we picked up the money, we can drop... Yeah, so nothing new from the island today, but hey, we actually got to go to the island today, which we haven't in a little bit, so that is awesome. And we got, you know, our G logo shirt to wear here, so that's cool. Don't need to take another record now. And I can switch back to the standard percentage list. And yeah. And then we'll head over to, shortly head over to my other town, Protoris, and check if we get anything over there. Take me till next July? Yup. At least. least until next July. But, you know, that's fine. Plenty of time then to get, you know, the stuff I need from the island. Yeah. Like, if... I mean, yeah, at this point, even if I were to get, like, suddenly get a large sum of money so I could go and buy, like, a bunch of GameCube memory cards, I would then also have to they'd have to arrive, and then I'd have to, get the towns up and running, and then hope that also I was getting official town days that were, like, later in the month, which, like, you know, my town day for Trantor here is the 27th, and I think Pretoris has it even further. Let's see, I actually have it marked down here. Let's see here, holidays. Yeah, Pretoris is July 31st, so, like... But, you know, that's all, like, for anyone who's curious what this means. So on Trantor Day, that's the official town day for this, I'll get a train station model. Same with, like, in my other town, I got Pretoris Day, which is the 31st, I'll get a train station model. Because, yeah, your town day, which is a random day in July, you get a train station model. Thing is, there are 15 different variations on the train station, like this one, like this is made of metal, like the, you know, this part with the roof and such. It can also be made out of brick, or, similar to, like, you know, this bottom bit. Dr. D, thank you for that follow, very much appreciated. How's it going? It can also be made out of wood. So there's those 3 different variations, and then each variation has a different color. So a total of 15 variations. Each train station has its own model, and you just get... So the model that you get on your official town day is of whichever train station you have. So to get all 15, I'm going to need a total of 15 towns. But, yeah. Is there a Star Wars RPG this Saturday? Yes, there will be a Star Wars RPG this Saturday. That is... I know we've had 2 weeks without one, but this week we will be back to having one. Should be a fun session. Got some good ideas for it. Because, I mean, there were ideas for what I was going to do both of the last 2 sessions. And now it gets pushed ahead to this one. Be there till 7 p.m. your time. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, let's just drop off this here for now. And you might be like, why are you dropping that stuff off? If you haven't been here before, or recently. And there's a reason. So it's also the reason I deposited all of my money into the bank. Let's go to my other town now. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to Star Wars RPG, because missing it the past 2 Saturdays, especially considering the fact that I'm really looking forward to the session, so... to the plan for the session, but... yeah. Can't say anything, though, because, you know, no spoilers. Don't know if any of my players are watching, but... even aside from that, don't want to be spoiling it for any viewers. Especially if my players are, you know, any of them happen to be lurking, because don't want to, don't want to give them hints of what's to come. Okay. onwards to Praetoris. And here's Rover. Rover, we talked to each other just 2 days ago. Literally 2 days ago. Which I mean still is better than the times where he uses this dialogue on days where I've been like traveling back and forth multiple times. It's just like, Rover, we've seen each other like a dozen times in the past like half hour. But of course, there's my whole Rover clone theory, that there's a bunch of Rover clones, and it takes a while for them to, you know, access, like, the shared clone memories. So, the reason I dropped off all of my stuff pretty much before coming here is so that I have more room to bring my money back. Now, ooh... Valuable treasure in Acre B2 from Alfonso. B2. Oh, right over here. I'll just quickly check. Ranch Hutch. Okay. Nothing we need, but it is still, you know, it's an actual piece of furniture. It's not just somebody, like, buried a pitfall to play a prank on us. Like, which makes sense. It's Alfonso, you know, he's our best friend for a reason. Okay, let's check what we've got up here. A frog shirt and a snappy print. Okay. Go up to Nooks. Oh, I just realized what I forgot to do. I'll do that when I go back. Someone remind me when I head back to Trantor to check what color paint Nook is selling in my main town. Because the other day somebody painted my roof green and I want it to be red again. Okay. What do we have up here? What's this one? Ah, flowery shirt. Yeah, nothing we need. Nothing we need. 'Tis a shame, but it is what it is. And let's go check Lost and Found. Also, I think we have Red coming on Sunday, right? Red, July 18th. Yeah, that's Sunday. Anything lost? Ooh, they have something lost. Fingers crossed. It's furniture. That's just a vaulting horse. That's fine. Some days you get what you want, some days you get what you need, some days you just get a vaulting horse. And then let's go and check if Gulliver happens to be in town. We haven't seen him in a little while. But then, you know, I had like most of last week where I wasn't playing, so may have missed some visits from him in both towns. Yeah, no Gulliver. Hey, Alfonso. That's a good word. Unless you want to use the vaulting horse. Okay. Have a potluck then. I'll bring my stomach. Okay. Oh, there's Iggy. He moved out of our main town. Just, yes, or 2 days ago. Moved here. Traitor. No. So I understand the gameplay mechanics of it, but it is kind of funny how we keep having villagers move from, like, you know, Trantor, which is, you know, wonderfully kept town, lots of fruit trees and everything, and they keep moving to, like, this weed-infested, barely any trees, town. It's kind of amusing. I mean, there is money lying everywhere on the ground, though, so that's definitely an incentive to move here, I guess, except for the fact that none of them are taking my money. They actually respect, oh, there's all this money lying here, but it doesn't belong to us, so we'll just leave it alone. Okay. Got ourselves. But yeah, it'll be nice once I've got all of that money from this town back. I've got it all to my main town. The reason for all this money here, in case anyone's wondering, is because I sold a shit ton of turnips here. Not this, like 2 weeks ago, and you know, there's only so much inventory space, so it takes me a while to get it all to my main town and into my savings. Once I've done that, I should have, I'm thinking, close to 90 million. Yeah, 90 million bells. Which will be awesome. Moving and grooving on my finances. Okay. Don't worry, Rover, I'm still pitiful looking. About to pull into the station of Trantor, yes indeed. Here we are, home sweet home. Okay, first of all, who moved out? Oh, Blair moved out. Okay. Make a deposit. Look at that, 74 million. Oh. Still have a long ways to go there. We're not even at 10% of what we need to get that up to. But slowly, but oh yeah, I need to check the paint. There. Also buy another stack of stationery. I'm just gonna actually, I don't want my money dropping below 30,000, so we're just gonna also grab some peaches to sell. And yeah. Yeah, first before I forget. White paint, White to sell. Yes. Good stuff. And let's just check. I don't think any of my catalog number went up, but let's confirm that. So it should be $4.98 for furniture, yeah. 61 on wallpaper. 63 on carpet. 200 on clothing. 54 on items. 61 on stationery. All 127 gyroids, all 25 fossils, and 18 on music. And then, what kind of stationery do I currently have? Panda paper and watermelon. Horsetail, maybe. Felt, maybe. Dainty, maybe. Lattice. Sure. None of my favorite stationeries, so just grab that one since that was what we ended on. Okay. Let's go and save a letter from Oxford. Decently far in the alphabet, so it shouldn't be too long. Where's my mouse? Okay. So once I get the letter from them, I'm going to put it away. That's when we take them off the list of villagers I still need. There is Oxford right there. Well, list gets one step closer to completion. And we save the letter here, which I'm guessing is going to be page 4. Probably an OPS. Oh, that's our first O. Name. Yeah, tomorrow, because we had Anchovy move in today, so that's gonna take a bit longer to shift everything over to keep it alphabetical. But it is what it is. Organization is the key to something. Organization is the key to being organized. Sure, we'll go with that. And look at that. That should be 109. $109 out of 218. I don't even need to take up my calculator to do the math because that's exactly 50%. Like yesterday or last time we already moved it up to 50% because, you know, rounded off to 50% because we do it to the nearest whole number. But that is exactly 50%. No decimal points at all. That is awesome. So we're halfway to having every villager living in this town at some point. Obviously, we can't have them all living together here at once. You can only have up to 15 villagers in this game, which is still more than in later Animal Crossings, but yeah. And then let us go and make an attempt at one of our NES games, Balloon Fight. Need to be getting that done. Let's see if we can, how far we can get. 1 second, I just realized where my mouse was before. Because I have like a wireless mouse, and occasionally it'll like go to sleep, and then I press the button to get it to wake up, but that also causes the button to be pressed, and I just noticed which is why generally when I'm streaming I try to keep it somewhere where like it's not gonna do anything when I wake it up, but sometimes I forget. I just noticed what I had accidentally clicked on. Phase 2. I love a good game of Balloon Fight. So what we're trying to do here, for anyone who hasn't been here before, trying to get the phase number to roll over. So, like that's like the level counter or whatever. Which I'm assuming after 99 it'll go 0, 0, and then 01 and such. We also want the score counter to roll over, but considering, you can see up above me the top score I've gotten, and that was with getting to phase 41, because that's the first I've gotten. So if we get the phase counter to roll over, we'll almost certainly have gotten the score to roll over as well. And I want to do it all with the max lives. Max lives being 2, which is the starting lives. Because there's no way to actually get extra lives, so that just means doing it without dying. And I want to do the same thing in the 2-player mode with, both people rolling over the scores and not dying and such. Phase counters, of course. Phase, of course, is shared between both players, but... And also, then there's the balloon trip mode, where I just want to, roll over the score counter, because that's all there really is to that one. Don't have lives. Oh, 1 second. Lynx, are you around to deal with that bot? Or will I need to pause the game? One second. There we go. Keep an eye on the lightning, because lightning is instant death. Enemies will just cause you to lose balloon. And is... yeah, which... annoying, but won't instantly kill you. It's only when you lose a second balloon that you die. But lightning is instant death. And if you get to a bonus stage with 1 balloon, you get your second balloon back. both bonus rounds I've had so far today should not have been perfect. I made some bad mistakes, and yet I managed to recover on both of them. Phase 7. Good stuff, and on to phase 8. Nice fast one there. Phase 9. Fast is good because it gives, you know, the clouds less chance to create lightning. Oh, there is lightning. Speaking of lightning, okay. Good job, fish, finishing off for me. Totally missed that. Your laptop froze. No worries. No worries. Ooh. I can't believe I actually got it. Another perfect. Like, that one balloon I was sure I was gonna miss. Too much things open in the background. Ah, yeah. That can definitely be an issue. Phase 10. Good stuff, good stuff. Phase 11 didn't get any while they were still on the ground. Good stuff, good stuff. Phase 12. Come on, a little further. There we go. And another bonus round. Awesome. No, didn't really have any close calls on that one. Just a nice, smooth, perfect. And that puts us above 200,000. Awesome, awesome. Good stuff. Phase 13. Nice. Phase 14. Good stuff. Moving and grooving. Phase 15. Awesome. And another bonus. Okay, that was a nice string of balloons all from the same pipe. That's always really nice. Oh, that was a nice smooth one. Phase 16. Awesome. 17. No, get out of there, get out of there. Do not risk the lightning. Phase 18. Ah, crap. Lost a balloon. That's fine. We're on phase 18, so as long as I don't get hit again... Get the balloon back here on the bonus round. Another perfect. Whew. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Phase 19. Another smooth one. Phase 20. Crap, crap, crap. Okay, just don't get hit again. Need to make it through this one and then one more phase. Phase 21. Crap. Nope. So this is not the attempt where I make it, but we'll still see how far I can get, if I can at least get better than I have before. Still get the practice. Another perfect on the bonus round, though. We have yet to mess up on the bonus rounds today, which is interesting. Phase 22. That was risky staying so close to that cloud when it started glowing. That was tricky just to finish him off before he blew up his balloon again. Get out of there. Good stuff. Phase 24. Okay, get our balloon back. Another perfect. What even is this? Phase 25. Ooh, that was a tricky one. Phase 26. Okay. 27. Lightning got me. Whew. Another perfect, though. May have died twice in the main game, but we've gotten we've gotten all perfects on the bonus rounds. Phase 28. Thank you, thank you. Theory, that means I'm getting, you know, better at the game. So that's a good sign. May eventually succeed. just stay alive. He's fish. Just gonna get him. Yep. Phase 29. Ooh, okay. Phase 30. Another perfect somehow. Another perfect somehow. And the bonus rounds I realize are can get harder and harder as you go on. Phase 31. So the fact that we've been getting all perfects on them is like really ridiculous. Ah, crap. And likely we're gonna get a game over before getting to the next bonus round. But we'll see how it goes. Phase 32. Yep, there we go. There we go. That was phase 32 though, so that's not too shabby. Like, it's not 41, my best, but it's honestly not at all shabby. And yeah. This will be from Blair, Mutuperatoris. So yeah, because we just passed 5 o'clock, so mail went out. Let's go put this in the post office. That won't take as long as like the other one, because Blair is somebody we already have a letter from, so we're just replacing the previous letter with this one. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now is where we're gonna finish with Animal Crossing for today, and then switch over to some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and make some progress with that. So let's just save here. And yeah, because which will be nice, because we haven't really played that. We didn't play the last week. Don't know if we played the week before. So So, which are the? Let's just temporarily deactivate the Elgato just while I'm going to be switching over the cables. So just give me a moment to swap everything over, and then we'll do some Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah.